There's a lot of talk in the marketplace today, especially in marketing organizations, the more sophisticated ones, about this voice of the customer. How do I capture and harness the voice of the customer to improve my business and to get the word about my business out there? It would be a great problem for many of us to have as we're struggling to build up our client base, but this idea of utilizing our client feedback is a really important one. Let me step aside just for 1 second. Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM back in the early 1900s, had a great quote that I find makes more and more sense as I grow up in my own career. His quote was, "Nothing happens until a sale is made." So we're out there starting up our businesses and growing our small businesses, and we get busy doing a lot of marketing because we might not be so busy doing other things like servicing clients. But as soon as that sale's made, it's amazing how busy we get servicing the clients and not doing any marketing until we pick our heads up and realize, I need more clients, I need to do more marketing. Okay. To tie this back to how I capture and harness the voice of my own customer and customer reactions, that can serve as a powerful marketing tool, your own customer reactions. To the extent that you have clients and that you're servicing them and you're doing great work for them, wouldn't it be great to be able to capture that voice of their own reactions and spin that around and use that within your own sales conversations, with your own marketing materials? So here's a couple tangible ways that a small and growing company can do that. Number one, surveys. Surveys are one of my favorite tools out there because they're easy and free and quick to get out there. You can do a survey of your customer base, or let's even say you don't have a customer base yet. You can do a survey of the marketplace or people in the space that you're talking about. It doesn't need to be a massive sample size survey. I have done surveys of 5 people before and represented that feedback. So you do a survey of 5 or 12 or 20 people that have specific capabilities or experience in a certain area. And then maybe it's a 4 or 6 question survey that pose some really intriguing, interesting questions with room for feedback in there. This can be done cheap and simply through something like SurveyMonkey, right? Then you write a 2-page white paper, and next thing you know, you've spent very little money, you've spent a limited amount of time, and you have a tangible tool that captures some customer reactions, either to a topic in the marketplace or about your solution, and you're representing it back in a way that's of value to the marketplace. So you have a marketing tool, you have client involvement, and you're empowering your own marketing organization. So surveys are a really powerful way to do this. As your organization grows up, you may find that informal reviews are important on a client-by-client basis, right? So getting that face-to-face review could be over coffee, could be in a formal quarterly review, where you sit down with your client and say, how are we doing? And the other 20 ways that you can ask that same question. Get real, honest, and open feedback from them. That's only going to solidify that relationship and make your business better. As you grow up even more, you can imagine more formal client advisory boards where you're getting 5 clients together in the same room for half a day, treating them to lunch and asking them to reflect on both your service and important topics in the marketplace. Young, early stage companies should be looking to their own customers as one of the most powerful ways for them to get smart and for them to capture that voice of the marketplace and feed it back into their marketing engine.